Hi, Jake Joy here. I want to talk to you today about avoidance and people pleasers. If you are one and you've dated the other, then you know how painful this can be. Often they get attracted. Why? Because they're on the same coin, just different sides. They're going in opposite directions, but they're fighting the same fear, the fear of rejection and the fear of emotional pain. One stays invisible, the other stays agreeable. And it can well so let's specifically talk about avoidance first. In this video, I want to break it down a little bit, and it says, and avoidance says, if I don't engage, I can't get hurt, and if I don't try, then I can't fail. If there's no connection, then there's no abandonment. And it looks like canceling plans at the last minute. It looks like shutting down, no emotion on the outside, putting off difficult conversations, withdrawing from affection, and yelling and screaming to get their point across. So they're quiet, they're invisible, they're showing you no emotion, and then bam, they're yelling. You cannot talk about the topic at hand. So either way, there's no connection happening. And the result can be a lot of loneliness for the avoidant. They're feeling of stagnation. They're stuck. They can't get through to people and relationships and jobs. And there's a lot of low self-trust. So they don't trust themselves around other people very much before they back out and back away from connection. It's very painful to be an avoidant, to be with an avoidant. Have you ever been with an avoidant? Extreme avoidant? I have. And I constantly felt the rejection. It's like when they put on the mask and they kind of disappear behind that place, what would peek out would often be criticism. So not only would they shut down from sharing their own emotions, but they'd lash out at me for trying to get through to them. So they were, you always want to, you never, and you make me feel like, so their attacks were generally to make me feel guilty, make me feel like I am the cause of the problem. And this can be very difficult. So if you're having these issues, it's good to, watch the next video where I talk about how we can work with an avoidant. And if you are an avoidant, what you can do.